Hey, listen. Well, today wasn't planned, unscripted, unedited, unrehearsed. I am Richard Lewis Brown, the Local 1000 president. All right, look, today is March 5th, 2022. We're here at the building. You say, what are they doing on the weekend? Well, as you know, they tried to suspend Richard Lewis Brown, myself. Illegally. They tried that on the 27th of February. That suspension will not hold up. As you know, or maybe you don't know, Local 1000, we're at war with each other. We're having internal politics. No, it's not, unfortunately. No, it's not. You know why it's not unfortunate? Because for the first time in Local 1000 history, we have a real leader. And there's nothing wrong, there's nothing unfortunate about having a real leader that's taking action. And so I had to take action on February the 25th, 2022. I had to suspend the 3 VPs for leaking confidential information and for conspiring to remove me because I was running the day-to-day operations as I have the power and the responsibility to do by the policy file. They've been trying to remove me from this office since May 24th, 2021. Maybe you have forgotten when they called the police. We don't know who it is because the police is protecting someone. They called the police to my residence in beautiful Oak Park, Sacramento, May 25th, 2021, 5 o'clock in the morning. But let me say this to you loud and clear. This ain't my first rodeo. And those police, those 2 officers that morning, they did not racially profile this black man. Praise God through Jesus Christ. I'm still here. All right? Now, the fight to remove me has been ongoing. They've been plotting for months. And as you know, the chief counsel, Ann Giese, has been plotting right with them.
And
the insurrectionists. And the chief of staff, Donna Snodgrass. Yes, you are correct. And I was warned about these 2 individuals, but I still tried to work with them because that's who I am. I tried to work with everyone, even though I knew in my heart they didn't want me around. But here's the most important thing. This ain't about Richard Lewis Brown today. This is about members who had said they've had enough.
Woo! Yeah.
They've had enough.
That's right.
And they are going to stand up and fight.
No more status quo. 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 Who do we support? RLB. Who do we support? RLB. Woo!
Now, let me say this to you. They've been emailing membership all week with all those lies and confusion. They think that they can control the narrative.
They're still doing it. They're blaming us for this whole thing. They're trying to tell people right now on Facebook that we glued the locks.
No.
Whose house is this?
Hold on a second.
Our house.
Whose house is this?
Our house.
You know what? All these people on Facebook that tell all these lies, I told you months ago that a lot of this was because I was a black man, okay? I told you this, and you said, don't make it a racial matter. Let me tell you something real fast and quick. It will always be a racial matter when you have a black man who is outspoken, articulate, college educated, served the country, and is putting his life on the line, fighting the status quo. Let me tell you where all this nonsense started. When Teresa Taylor, that DLC individual called Teresa Taylor, told me to suck a dick, and her daughter told me to eat a dick, that was racially homophobic, insensitive, and they were trying to destroy everything about me. And yet no one said a word. No one said what is going on in this union. Now, I'm not mad, just passionate. Just passionate. But see, I want to show you the double standard of these so-called wannabe liberal individuals who say they love social justice until they have a real one on their hands. What do you mean by that, Richard? What I mean is, when I took office on June 30th, and they told us we want everyone to be vaccinated, wrong answer. Who else was saying not everyone has to be vaccinated in this great country? No one in this state of California as a public sector labor leader was putting your ass on the line like I was.
That's right. Who do we
And
support?
they didn't like that.
RLB.
They did not like that. The powers to be did not like that. And when they had their insurrectionist meeting, October 16th and 17th at the headquarters of the Democratic Party down here in Sacramento, that told me then their level of their hypocrisy. These same so-called liberals, and don't get it twisted, I am a Democrat. They say respect the vote.
Respect the vote. My
But yet-
vote, my choice. My vote, my choice. My vote,
But
my
they-
choice. My vote, my choice.
But they did not want to respect the vote when I won the election. See, this when you catch people in their nonsense and their BS and their hypocrisy. They want to keep things as the status quo, keep paying these politicians. The last time I checked, it didn't matter if the politician was a Democrat or a Republican. They were still taking money out of your paychecks.
Right.
State employees of all the 12 public sector unions. It wasn't just Local 1000.
No more status quo. No more status quo. No more status quo.
Now, see, when I say live, unscripted, unedited, that's what I mean. This wasn't no organized rally. This just happened. This just happened today. I did not know this was going to happen, but now we're here. And I was never gone to begin with. Now I'm going to talk to these news media people if they have the time. You know, I may even grace Sac B, even though I know Sac B writes up on my ass left and right. And I'm looking at him right now in his face, Wes. But I told Wes when I won this election, I said, Wes, don't worry about your money. I will bring you headlines. Because I'm fighting the status quo and I'm fighting the racism in my own union, Wes. That's what I'm doing as a strong black man from the Midwest. So you can go on and write all that you want. But other people are going to come behind and write behind you. And they're coming. Trust me on this.
President Brown.
And you're not going to have the last word. You're not going to have the last word on this. So you can try to write and destroy and say all the poisonous things you want to say in Sac B. That's your job, to sell papers. And I told you, I'm going to help you get your house. But here is where things really show the righteousness that I'm here for. I'm not mad at Wes. I'm not mad at the media. This ain't the first time they've attacked a black man, and it won't be the last. And I praise God through Jesus Christ, and I'm still alive today. And everything I have in my life is because of Jesus Christ. And that doesn't make me a holy roller. That doesn't mean that I want you to believe like me. Because some people say Ishmael or Isaac. But that's okay. Some people don't even believe in God at all. I still love you. I still love you, and I respect you. This is a union. All races, all religions, all ethnicities, and I'm doing my job as the Local 1000 president. When's the last time you seen a president go live, unscripted, unedited, with a whole lot of people walking around her, giving her her script on what to say and how to act? That's a staged individual. Whether it's a man or a woman, these so-called politicians are not doing you any justice in this country. And that's why I'm here today. This isn't just about a labor movement. This isn't just about racism. This is about the working class, people of this country, people who come to this country. Whether they come legally or illegally, they're coming for a better life. Because we have a middle class. That middle class is directly from a union. Without a union, there is no middle class in this country. Do your homework. Now, I'm going to shut this down. We're going to go live again here in a few minutes. I'm told that these people here, these members here, they're not leaving the building. So you say, well, what is your demands, Richard? I suspended the 3 VPs. Okay? Now, if they want to call me and try to work something out, I am not unreasonable. But they're already suspended. And they can lie and connive and get an attorney to tell you anything you want to hear. But there's always two sides to the story.
Amen.
But in this case, there's the truth and then there's the lie. And all this stuff, all these internal squabbles, it's going to come out. That's a promise. They picked the wrong person. They thought when they suspended me, I would just go away quietly. I should, as a black man in this country, I should, know my place, know my role. No, I don't know my place. My place is where God puts me at. And right now, God has put me right here at Local 1000. Praise God through Jesus Christ. I'll cut this short. I'll be back in a little bit. Today is March 5th, 2021. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. I am your Local 1000 president, and I'm not going anywhere. Mwah. Love you.
Who do we support? RLB.
All right, we'll be back.